I believe they are aware that they can pull strings, but so far I don't know what happens behind those agreements and accords with these external actors, these powerful external actors, I would say, so to speak, impose on African nations. So
Yeah.
I'm left wondering whether they are able to set the terms. Is there anything else which is impeding them from setting the terms?
Yeah, well, it always depends on, it's a little bit maybe so, but I'm thinking loud. It's a little bit of negotiation situation, and who has the
Yes.
better position. I think to a
Mm-hmm.
certain extent, Africans have a favorable position
Mm-hmm.
because of the competition between the external actors.
Yes.
You know what happened? There's a reason why many African countries did not benefit as much as possible from their natural resource wealth.
Mm-hmm.
This is because they accepted unfavorable deals.
Yes.
You have it. You have a counter example, and that actually very much shows that it would have been possible otherwise. This is
Mm-hmm.
Botswana. You know,
Yes.
they have natural resources. Their wealth is built
Mm-hmm.
on diamonds, but they
Yeah.
managed a good deal with De Beers, this diamond giant from South Africa,
Mm-hmm.
50-50 or something. So that's one. We can, of course, only speculate whether there were some under the table
Mm-hmm.
payments for other governments that made them accept, or there was, other things. But I think, um, I think at the same time, that's something I've been thinking a lot. Is one problem with political science
Yeah.
that we only know so much.
Mm-hmm.
And there are many things going on behind the scenes. We don't know anything.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, actually, we don't have the protocols of cabinet meetings or of negotiations, what they really said. Of course, there's always a risk that we start to speculate about wild conspiracies,
Mm-hmm.
and that can, of course, make us look a little bit weird if we say, because we just don't know. But
Yeah.
actually, yeah. So, but generally, I think from the changing conditions at the moment, there are certain opportunities for African governments. Of course, it also depends on how well the cards are played. You know,
Yeah.
and and there's also, we have the same situation at our institute at the moment. Our former president left a while ago. In Germany, it takes forever until the leader is replaced in the institute. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of waiting for redemption for for the new, how do you call it, the new leader who will solve all problems.
Yeah.
This, how do you say that? There's a religious term for that. Savior?
Savior?
I don't know. I guess your English is much better than mine.
Yeah.
Okay, you're waiting for somebody
Mhm.
a person who resolves all problems.
Redeems you. A
Yeah,
redeemer or a
redeems you.
savior.
Yeah. That's why you always. I'm interested. I
Yes.
studied a little bit your military coups, and you often have the national
Mm-hmm.
redemption. What's
Mm-hmm.
that's how
Yeah.
they call it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's also a little bit problematic because usually it's not just one person that solves all problems.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than that. So, but at the same time, I think this is very important to say. Of course, I'm I do not know perfectly what's best for Africa.
I think as African, we just need to sit down and reflect and think about our own interests because
Mm-hmm.
every countries are talking about their interests first before they
Mm-hmm.
can help you.